The 1855 Edo earthquake, also known as the Great Ansei earthquake, was one of the major disasters of the late Edo period. The earthquake occurred 2200 local time on the 11th of November. It had an epicenter close to Edo, causing considerable damage in the Kantō region from the shaking and subsequent fires, with a death toll of about 7,000 people. The earthquake had a magnitude of 7.0 on the surface wave magnitude scale and reached a maximum intensity of Shi on the Mercalli intensity scale. The earthquake triggered a minor tsunami. Tectonic setting. The Kantō area lies above a complex part of the convergent boundaries between the subducting Pacific and Philippine sea plates and the overriding Eurasian and North American plates. Earthquakes with epicenters in the Kantō region may occur within the Eurasian plate, at the Eurasian plate, Philippine sea plate interface, within the Philippine sea plate, at the Philippine sea plate, North American plate interface, at the Philippine sea plate, Pacific plate interface, or within the Pacific plate. In addition to this set of major plates, it has been suggested that there is also a separate 25 km thick, 100 km wide body, a fragment of Pacific plate lithosphere. The cause of the 1855 earthquake is unknown. It is consistent with the rupture along the interface between the Eurasian and Philippine sea plates, adjacent to and down dip from the rupture that caused the 1923 Great Kantō earthquake. Damage. A total of about 50,000 houses and over 50 temples were either destroyed by the earthquake shaking or subsequent fires. The area burned down in Edo was about 2.3 square kilometers. Characteristics. The earthquake was followed by 78 aftershocks in the first month. Aftermath. 2 days after the earthquake, prints began to appear, with more than 400 different types being available in the following weeks. Most of the prints depicted giant catfish, a type of image known as Namazu-e. The significance being that earthquakes at the time were popularly attributed to the thrashing about of a mythological catfish under the earth, normally kept under control by the deity Kashima using a large rock. The number of prints produced during the 1855 earthquake was unprecedented and has been related to the political and social effects of the disaster. The prints show the people's anger with Kashima, who became replaced by the solar deity Amaterasu. Some of the prints also depict the redistribution of wealth. The earthquake has been described as an act of Yonoroshi, or world rectification, in the light of the two great earthquakes of 1854 and the arrival of Perry's black ships in 1853. Era of disaster. 3 large earthquakes: the 1854 Ansei Tokai earthquake, 1854 Ansei Nankai earthquake, and the 1855 Ansei Edo earthquake are collectively called the Ansei Great Earthquakes, combining the effects of these disasters with a major cholera outbreak killing over 100,000 people, a fire at Edo Castle, and the 1858 Hiatsu earthquake. The Ansei era was one of quite catastrophic upheaval. Due to the cumulative effects of these disasters, the reign name was changed in 1860 to usher in a clean slate and better fortune.